Welcome to this Tuesday Stock Talk.
Yeah. So we'd like to welcome all the viewers to the Tuesday Stock Talk, right? We are going to do some awesome stuff. We are going to learn a lot of real life experiences. We are going to share, right? So how many of you are there now? Okay, just wait for the people to join with it. Maybe then, we can continue.
Yes, it's been a wonderful market for the option writers.
Yes.
So, for those of our guests who do not know option writing, we're going to cover that in one of our talks over here. What
Correct.
option writing is, where you can make a consistent kind of income, and
Superb. Yeah.
yes. And this is the best time to make that kind of income. Like people would be wondering when the market is sideways, when the stock prices are moving like a percent or two down one day and the next day it's a percent or two up, playing that
Yeah.
cat and mouse game. Still, people can earn a lot of money by option writing. So,
Yeah.
if you are a trader,
Yeah.
so
I
whatever be the
personally,
scenario,
yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
and how many people do we have here, and can we know
Okay,
where
can,
they belong?
the viewers who are here, can you just put which city you are joining from so that we can welcome you personally? You can just type it in the chat box so that we can see that. Yeah, just put the city in which you are joining us from. Yeah, we would like to welcome you and then continue the talk show for
We
you.
want maximum shares, because the more you share, the more number of people that are here, the more value we are going to give. So as much as you share, we want a lot of people out here. As much as you share, the more value we are going to provide over here.
Absolutely. Perfect. Superb. So we are going to share something which is a real life experience. We are going to really talk about how things happen to us, because there can be a lot of learnings from where we were, and from there how did we progress, what happened. So it's all going to be awesome. And of course, we are also going to discuss about how the markets are doing, things like that. Yeah, Nitin. Awesome.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
Dinesh, the
Yes.
topic for today
Yes.
is about a trading plan. Can we have your views on what is the
Yeah.
importance of a trading plan, and what are the components of a trading plan? How do you define, what your trading plan is going to be? What is the duration that you set down for a trading plan? These are the few things that, would be
We have to
helpful to
discuss.
all our viewers.
Absolutely. Now let's just welcome Sarvana. He has joined from the Bangalore. Welcome, Sarvana. So other guests who are here, just type in from which city you come, and meanwhile, as I just go forward and do that. Yeah. See, anything has to start with a plan, and especially when it comes to the trading. And I would rather try my personal experience I share. And I have seen, as we have been helping many people, working professionals, to do that. So one of the things, when it comes stock trading, it's like we think that that's what I started my career, that you need couple of things, right? What you need: open a demat account and a trading account, and have a bank account, transfer money, and that's so easy. It's all made so easy. You have to press buy, it buys, and sell, you have to sell. So if you know so much, मैंने ऐसा बोल दिया कि ये ट्रेडिंग प्लान हो गया, मतलब कुछ नहीं करना है, and just put the money and follow. This is what. And not having a plan is one aspect. Saying that in any business you do have a plan, right? You have a plan for the business, saying that itna capital hai, itna strategy mein lagayenge. We do all those things. Whereas in the trading, that's one thing which miss out. Second thing, Nitin, I had a plan, then you also deviate the plan. So I've undergone that. So it's not that, maybe people have plan, but then you don't follow the plan. So it has happened. It happens very often, until you really get to that mindset of following a plan in a proper way. So it's very, very critical. I think I will put as a number one thing is, if you don't have a plan, I think one should not even invest. You can take time, you can learn, maybe we are also sharing so much content, so we'll be sharing how the planning is done. And as we go forward, so keep sharing for more people, because I'm going to reveal as to how I was able to transform from an working professional to a full-time trader, right? You're going to see that journey in terms of the planning done and the financials, how it went on. Keep sharing, and we're going to discuss. Yeah, Nitin, would you like to add upon the planning on your personal experience? Maybe it's better that you speak from your personal experience, how it was. Yeah, over to you,
Yeah.
Nitin.
So great. Like you said, any business requires a plan. I come from a background of running a family business.
Yeah,
So I was in the apparel manufacturing sector. So we like I'll share something. We always had a plan that we would create so much quantity in such a price range, so much quantity in a different price range, in a premium price range, one in
yeah,
an economy, one in a mid segment.
yeah,
So that would help us generate quantity as well as maintain quality. So that everything was a plan. How much would be the finances
mm,
required? What are our cash flows?
yeah,
So in any business, like you said, okay, plan चाहिए होता है, उसके बगैर काम नहीं होता है. Once that direction is there and then sticking to the plan, हमको
correct,
इस मंथ में इतना प्रोडक्शन चाहिए, तो ये स्ट्रैटेजी को यूज करना होगा. इतना सेल्स हमको जनरेट करना है, तो उसके लिए इतना सारा हमको मार्केटिंग के लिए एक्सपेंडिचर करना पड़ेगा. या so many days we have to go out in the market and do
yeah,
our promotion. So
correct,
same way, when I switched over,
yeah,
तो उसका एक प्लान बनाना पड़ा. अर्लियर इट वाज हैपहैजर्ड. लाइक यू सेड, डीमैट अकाउंट खुला हुआ था, उसमें पैसा डाल दिया, बाय बटन दबा दिया,
right,
and till a lot of time, strategy after strategy, getting to know so much. The bigger problem is too much knowledge. जब आपको सब कुछ मालूम है ना, तो वो प्रॉब्लम भी बन जाता है.
I
So
agree, I
that was
agree.
one of the major problems with me.
Yeah,
So there was a time when I put my hands into discretionary trading, मतलब setup based trading, where I know कि
yeah,
अभी stock इधर से reverse होगा. And
mm,
then I saw backtest results of trend following. I suddenly switched all my plans by switching entirely to trend following.
time
Then
following.
when I could see reversals over there, I would deviate from that plan of trend following. So having too much knowledge also problem ho jata tha. Then getting down to sticking to the plan, that was more important. And then
Wonderful.
bifurcating how much should it be held for long term investment, how much should be for trend following, how much is for my discretionary. Another plan used to be the stocks that I'm trading for trend following, I will not look at it from a discretionary angle. I will just delegate it to someone and say कि ये buy है, ये sell है. And then so that, because my emotion does not come into play over there.
Amazing. Wonderful, Nitin. Nitin, actually, maybe we can just share as to how or what kind of a capital one need to be deploying in the stock market, because this is a very critical thing. Because there are people who say that leverage hai, and you can borrow fund and put it kind of thing, and they get into a lot of traps, right? People get into trap by borrowing fund and putting that. So, can you just give your thought as to how kind of a fundings, you usually bring in or brought in, or the mistakes you did? So that will be great thing to learn from mistakes. So, what kind of a mistakes have you done
Right.
in terms of
So
bringing the capital?
this is going to be the best part, which
Yeah.
is sharing my mistakes.
Yes.
Now, earlier when I started trading, I
Yeah.
started with a capital of 5 lakh rupees.
Okay.
And at that time, the margin for any stock used to be around 1.2 to 1.5x.
Okay.
So in and this is, I'm talking of derivative futures positions,
Sure. Sure.
if we had to
Yeah.
consider.
Yeah. Yeah.
तो वो टाइम पे ऐसा होता था कि 1.2 1.5 lakhs है, तो अराउंड 5 lakhs में 3 लॉट हो जाता है. एंड 3 लॉट बाय या सेल शॉर्ट करके या लॉन्ग करके बैठ जाते थे. एंड पता पड़ा कि 3 लॉट के अंदर ड्रॉडाउन ही 75,000 हो गया. नेक्स्ट टाइम आई डोंट हैव द मनी टू ट्रेड दो 3 लॉट्स. देन उसके बाद वन ट्रेड प्रॉफिटेबल वुड गिव मी द कॉन्फिडेंस अगेन this. So I
Yeah.
didn't have that formula how to use this leverage. Whereas in today's date, if you ask me, I use this leverage position only when I'm pyramiding my trades. Or
Yeah.
if I have to say trade Bank Nifty, for example, one contract is around 8 lakh rupees. I would maintain 8 lakh rupees as balance, and whatever is there, I would use in pyramiding. And pyramiding कब किया जाता है? जब either my trade has become risk free.
Risk-free.
So or in a position where I'm
Absolutely.
keeping on taking
Correct.
my stop loss up.
Correct. 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 Superb.
So those are the
Yeah.
times when I use leverage. A person can
Okay.
start trading with even 1 lakh rupee.
नहीं
That
नहीं
is not a problem.
मेरा क्वेश्चन ऐसा था कि what kind of like the capital which people have to bring in, like the mistakes. I'll share my mistake after, once you're done. The capital which you bring in, what kind of a capital it has to be? Like we call it as a
Okay.
risk-free capital. So if you can
Yes.
just elaborate कि risk-free capital आपका angle में क्या है? Like हर का कोई कुछ definition होता है कि risk-free. तो
Yes.
आपका क्या angle है इसमें?
So the risk-free capital से मतलब है कि that capital,
Yeah.
which will, even if it is lost completely,
Yes.
should not affect your lifestyle in
Super.
any which way. Either, it should not be the capital which you have said ke, हाँ, 2 साल बाद I want to send my child to the US or the UK or some other country
Yeah.
for studies, or probably, someone has saved it for their daughter's marriage, or, daughter, son, whatever, or their own marriage, or any other
Yeah.
event which is going to happen in the near future. Even if it is lost completely, because market is subject, investment is subject to market risk. ये
Market.
हमने सीखा है. So
Correct.
drawdown भी हो सकता है, but obviously with the right risk management systems, you can control the drawdowns, which is
Absolutely.
what we do in our courses at all
Absolutely.
times. That
Absolutely.
we are concentrating on risk only. Profit
Yeah.
अपने आप बनता है, उसमें कोई वो नहीं है.
Correct. Correct. Wonderful.
So risk-free capital is where even if it is lost completely, it should not affect your lifestyle.
Lifestyle. Wonderful. So
What is your
for the viewers, if you have traded risk free or you have made something, you're going to listen to me. You're going to really understand the mistakes I've done, so that it can be a lesson for all of you. It can be great taking, okay, so that you don't have to do the same mistake. The whole point is we are sharing this on our personal things, personal level, the mistakes we did, so that you don't have to do that mistake. And we also are coming out, especially for the working professionals who are busy on the weekend, we are coming out with an 4 hour on Saturday, 4 hour on Sunday. Block your calendar. It will be starting at 10 o'clock meeting, 10,
Yes.
11, 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Okay. So we are going to share like what is stock market basics, and you're going to get the technical analysis. And remember, this event is only for live. There won't be any recording available. Okay. So you get, and this is going to become a course. Okay. So you want to see the course, you want to learn, be there, and you can learn that. Okay. Now you can share this. Now I'm going to share the mistakes which I did. Please share with your timelines, contacts, because we don't want anyone else to make those mistakes which I have done. Okay, keep sharing so that as the number increases, more people are also aware. Right? Perfect. So I'm going to share, and maybe we can keep more interactive. Yeah, with the guest whoever is here, we can keep it more interactive, and we can do that. Yeah, Nitin. Now, where do I start?
what is a trading plan? What are the components of a trading plan that you would like our viewers, they should get down to business with this solid document?
Perfect. Okay. So let me start in this way. Like, when somebody has a working professional, they have a job or they are a self-employed, like either one of this category, because I come from that. So I'm able to resonate. I know the problems, how one really lives their lifestyle there, right? So generally your income is less than your expense, most of the people. That means actually you don't have anything to invest or that trade, right? But you get motivated seeing all people everywhere, and you say you also want to do. The best thing is first have a plan to manage your money, right? Which is something we are actually doing in our webinars, and everywhere we teach how to do that, right? So first manage. So it is what the first step which I took. So start managing, and then start allocating fund from there. Okay, never ever start your trading business or trading career as a working professional or the self. Maybe it's applicable to others, but I come from that. So don't ever take a leverage capital. That's going to put things in a bad shape, which I did. And once you lose, then you have to pay good for that, right? So never do a leverage capital thing. So whatever the capital you can do, so you can start in this way. So let's say that you have 50,000 rupees or a 1 lakh rupees salary, right? So in 1 lakh, 10,000 rupees you allocate for the investment every single month, right? In a overnight, you'll not be able to completely turn from a working professional to become a full-time trader, right? So you need to have this plan, allocate that, and then after that comes, this is the first level. This is also part of the trading plan, okay? Because the fund bhi aana hai na, तो fund कहाँ से आएगा? वो भी एक planning है. So you will plan there, then comes into the strategy. We have various ways in which you can allocate, like the trend following, and you have this investment strategies, you have the short-term strategies, option strategies. So then you will start putting into that. So in this particular type, I believe that the first step is very important. As we go forward, we can get into how one can do, and once people attend the Saturday session and the Sunday session, that will be awesome. Yeah, Nitin, how does someone join? I mean, we have the viewers here. How do they join the event?
So
Or they
I
just going to come live on YouTube?
I
So what
will
happens?
be I'm just going to put a link down to you. They
Yeah,
can get onto that link,
yeah,
register, and they will get a mail for the link for Saturday and Sunday session, or they can join our Facebook community, and
yeah,
there we will be going live on the community. So I'm just going
yeah,
to share the
yeah,
Facebook link over there,
yeah. Please go ahead.
and you can go
Wonderful,
ahead. And
wonderful.
I just
Yeah,
wanted to ask you, now that you told the viewers, so getting in the capital, now this is the one of the most important thing. Now a lot of people do ask, they have sudden spurts. Like, I was from a business background, so with the seasonal business, money just comes at any time. Big money comes in, sometimes they cannot put in regular kind of money, or you know once they get a big order, then they will get money. So there has to be some kind of a discipline where you input funds and take it out. How does the market cycle work, and how often should they infuse funds or take out funds? Could you just put some light on that until I type in the link for the
yeah, yeah,
Facebook group?
yeah. You can just type in. See, one is when you're doing the trend following, and once the fund is allocated for that, it's allocated, and you will have to just use it for the trend following. For other things, like I do a couple of trades on the Ishimaki. So when it comes to that, so it can be based on the opportunity based kind of trades where you can allocate the capital, right? So the capital which you allocate, let's say 10,000 rupees is a capital, and the 10,000 rupees on the capital, 1 minute, is a capital you assign. With that, you could be taking a trade on the equity. Start with the equity, okay? Never start with the leverage. I know people say that you can, as a fresher, you can start. Okay, we have seen the fates of people. Many, I've seen personally many traders. It's very unfortunate when I see, because the leverage product is like a double-edged sword. Always I say, it can cut through for some people. They're able to do, because it's not that everybody starts with the same experience on anywhere, right? Someone has some knowledge already. So you try to compare with them as a fresher, or sometimes some flukes also works, and you just make money thing. So I would say that has a plan, Nitin, like you start with equity. So when somebody is starting with a plan for equity, then there is only one thing. I have one strategy. Whatever, I think we are going to share a lot of strategies in this channel when we go live, so you can interact with us a lot, and then you're going to get that. Is there any questions you would like to have, any of the viewers here? So you have any question to ask, or you can just share what kind of a fund, if you have invested, or if you have gone through the same kind of mistakes which I said, you can type me. That's okay. That's okay to first accept, and only when you accept, you have a chance to change anything. So if you are that, you can say me, and don't miss out on the Saturday, Sunday. There won't be any recording available. It's only live, and whoever attends live will be able to get that, and it's going to be completely awesome. And if you are a working professional, and if you are watching this recorded as well, so don't miss out on this, because it's going to completely cover. If you're absolutely fresher also, we are going to cover saying that what is stock market. From there, we are going to take all the way that you'll be able to understand futures and options. What, Nitin? Is it not? That's going to
Absolutely,
complete.
it's going to be complete value. Anyone who's just starting off with investments, or the stock market, they want to learn what the stock market is, and getting on from there, what technical analysis, what fundamental analysis is, and how to go about the whole trading journey.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I have seen a lot of people who are coaching, who are training, they just go on with the strategy. They do not actually disclose of how the approach should be towards trading and how you
Yeah.
should, take it forward. Because
Yeah.
I have seen, showing you something like a monthly candle or a weekly candle. In
Yeah.
8 clicks, 8 months go away. But going through that whole journey of 8 months, and
Perfect.
sticking to your plan, like the trading plan that we are talking about, not wavering from that,
Perfect.
come
Perfect.
what may. So I know all of us have made some mistakes at some point or the other, and someone is going to still make, because trading psychology is 80% of the job, and sharing a strategy is only 20% of the job.
30%. So
Yeah.
all the viewers here, we are going to end this talk. If there is anything you want to ask, and we want to catch up live. One is you will have the Thursday technical talk, right? All technicals you are going to learn, indicators, oscillators. We are going to share whatever we are learned, we know, we are practicing. So we're going to share all those things with you. And don't miss out on the Saturday, Sunday. It's only live, no recording. Okay. With that, Nitin, it's good that we conclude and say, bye to each other and then catch up on the Thursday.
I have an announcement to make.
Yeah, go ahead.
Starting tomorrow, we are going to have a midweek review
Yeah.
at 8 p.m. Wednesday midweek review,
Awesome. Awesome.
and
Okay,
Saturday will
that's
be our
wonderful.
full week review of how the week. Stay tuned. Do subscribe to
So,
the channel.
yes. And you
Yes,
know what? You're going to see us live. It's not recording. You can ask your questions. You can be here. You can learn. Yeah.
yes,
How
we
to
have a
be
question,
calm
Dinesh.
during training. Yeah, Ravi, please attend on the Saturday. I'll share some awesome stuff for you. Yeah, it's kind of mindset. Don't worry. Thank you for that kind of a question. I love it. Yeah, Ravi, I'm just going to highlight your question because that's awesome. Okay, so come on Saturday, okay, and Sunday, where I'll be spending 4 hours with you. Nitin would be spending another 4 hours with you. So you're going to learn all those things. Yeah, Ravi.
Ravi,
Thanks.
what a wonderful question you've asked, and this is going to be a highlight. But just for until if you don't want to wait till Saturday, I would like to take that. Just don't look at the screen after you've put your orders.
That
That
will
is
be
the
great.
only way.
I'll just give you the step-by-step process. You can do that. Awesome. Okay, let's conclude this. And thank you, and God bless all, and see you. Bye-bye. I will be joining you, sir. Thank you, Ravi.
More
That's
power to you, Ravi.
awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Bye-bye.